Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Hawk and today we are doing yet another Let's Build video. Very excited, and as you can see, I've got a nice little friend here. I've got a nice big friend actually. He's quite large, and he's following me around a little bit. And this is something I just found out, that if you have torchflower seeds, they follow you. So yeah, hello. Oh, and I could give him little hearts and he loves it. So, this is a little sneak peek of what we're doing today. This guy's judging me as usual. This guy's always over here judging me. He's been here judging me for the whole darn time. Yeah, as you can see, we've got a nice sniffer here, and if you look at our inventory, you can probably guess who we're going to be building our house for. So, very excited to get a house for this guy, and over the course of this episode, I'm going to try and figure out a name for him. Oh my goodness, his nostrils are going all crazy. He probably smells more seeds. Alright, so yeah, the plan for today is going to be build a house for him and actually do some landscaping around this area, because as much as I, love the general aesthetic of the village, it's kind of looking boring. And frankly, we don't need boring, we want something cool looking. So, we're going to both make a house and hopefully do some exterior and making this village look just a little bit better. So, stick around, very excited to show you guys the ideas that I have. Let's get into it! Hello. That was a high jump. Oh my goodness. Okay, can you move? Please. Please and thank you. I just need to fill that little bit in. Thanks. Preach. Nooch. Alright, cool. Do you like this house? I kinda like it too, not gonna lie. Alright. Hello everyone, I'm back and ooh, little sneak preview. Ooh. I've got a floor plan pretty much set in, but first, since the last video was so just the audio wasn't good, I'm going to show you guys what I did in here, just in case, you didn't feel like watching the last video, you kind of clicked through and were like, I don't really like that. Yeah, we're gonna go see what's what in here, and I'm gonna show you guys kind of this little area. So I'm really proud of this. I've got some nice little food bowls, cat food in here, jukebox, chests, all sorts of things for the cats to play with, and I forgot to get rid of the anvil that I used to make their name tags, but yeah, so we actually named the cats in the last episode. We've got Duchess, Mitzi, and Lou. And I think today I'm going to bring Mitzi with me on my building adventure, and we will bring her back up here at the end of the video. But until then, Duchess and Lou, you guys have so much fun. Have a good time. Use the scratching post if you'd like. Enjoy the beds, etc. So, Mitzi, come on. It's your time to shine today. And I'm happy with this. I think a house for cats that looks like a giant dog is a really funny idea. And yeah, I really like it. So we've got all sorts of friends around. Where's Mitzi? Where'd Mitzi go? She come in? Or did she decide to sit on a chest up there? Probably ended up sitting on a chest or something. Yeah, totally. No, she's still just standing there. Mitzi? Are you gonna come join us? I'll let Mitzi decide when she wants to come join us. She has her own free will. Alright, so, as I've said, I have a little bit of a baseline here. There's Mitzi. Hello. And the frog has been really enjoying it for some reason. And the iron golem actually has been really enjoying it too. The sniffer's around back. You know, sort of doing its own thing. And we still have not come up with a name for it. Still searching, but for now, yeah, we're gonna make this house for them. So, the iron golem really loves this house. Tell you what, I might make it a joint house for both of them. Let's see if that happens. But yeah, so for now we're gonna start blocking out the room. So I'm gonna do something a little bit funky, and for the kitchen / the dining room. So I have all the rooms kind of planned out. I didn't do the same thing as I did with the last one, where I sort of like put the walls in to begin with. Because I ended up breaking a lot of blocks, and so our friend is coming back to check it out. Instead, I'm gonna use the floor to sort of like block out like where I want stuff. So for the kitchen / the dining room, we're gonna have, it's gonna start there. Actually, it's going to start one block because we need room for our friend to walk around. This is quite a small house, unfortunately. But yeah, so for the kitchen, I want grass floors. And this is because the sniffer does actually interact with grass. And so it makes sense for like the place that he would be eating. Anyway, the place that the sniffer would be eating would be made of grass, and so we've got a nice little kitchen dining room here, and I'm going to connect that right on up to the bedroom. Now I'm doing something a little bit different with the walls in this house, I think. And that is, we're gonna use sort of a combination of like fences, to, you know, sort of just have like just thinner walls. I really want something that's just like not as much room. What? No, more room. We want all the room in the world for our sniffer, and so we're gonna hopefully sort of make the walls a little bit thinner, and maybe even we'll use trapdoors for the walls. I think it'll look cool, and I also think that it'll just give our friend a little bit more room to roam. So yeah, that'll be nice. So we're gonna do that. So that's kind of the dining room shape that I want to have, because I want when you walk in, you know, you've sort of got this like nice little hallway, but then, you know, you come out and it's this nice big open area. And then another area that I would like grass in is this area over here, and this is sort of going to be like a little, like a terrace room type thing, like a little greenhouse room, little glass area, where our friend can sort of get their sun, and I'm going to put some flowers in there. It's going to be beautiful, and the rest is pretty much going to be fairly open, I think. Sniffer is very, very far. We might want to bring them back. Let's see. Torch flower seeds is what it is, right? Come back! Come back! Come here! Hi! There we go. Yeah, your house, I'm making it so that you have a place to eat in your house. Oh, it smells something. Oh, it's sniffing. Did you find something? Oh, it's trying. It's trying. This is the most amazing thing I've ever watched in my life. Did you find something? No, I didn't find anything. Alright, come on. Come on. I'm making this house for you. Oh well, this pig is coming. This pig's like, what's up? Can I have some of that? No, you can't, unfortunately. The Minecraft dev said you couldn't. Oh, he's running away. I made him sad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you sad. But this isn't for you. I'll build a pig house eventually. I'm gonna build houses for all the mobs. That's what's gonna happen. in this village is just gonna have a house for every single mob ever. Come on, come on, come on. I'm just trying to, you know, bring them over here. Just to sort of, you know. Oh. Okay, maybe we... No, almost. I was gonna give up, but I'm not gonna give up. I'm stubborn. I'm a stubborn person. I'm not gonna give up that easy. Can you get through 2 blocks? Yes, you can. Right, there you go. Perfect. Lovely. How cute. Okay, so now that we've got this sort of, we're gonna build up all the walls. And yeah, I'm gonna speed on through that, but for now, yeah, I'm gonna try and think of a name for this guy, and by the time we come back from our speed build time lapse, hopefully we'll have a name for this guy. Be right back. Whoop. And we are back, and we have some walls, and Bertrand, of course, is in here with us. Yes, that's right, I've decided to name the Iron Golem. Wow, I can talk. I've decided to name him Bertrand because he is the most unhelpful Iron Golem in the entire world. He's looking at me like, what'd you say about me? Nothing, Bertrand, I promise. Anyway, as you can see, we've got some walls up here, and yeah, got starting to look like a proper house, innit? So first and foremost, before we do anything, we are going to finish up putting this glass in so that when we bring in our sniffer friend, well, let's just say we don't really want the sniffer friend to ever want to leave the house. The goal is to have everything that our friend will need to live here very peacefully and comfortably. So, there we are, and one more window. And as for our sniffer friend, well, we're not gonna call them our sniffer friend anymore. At least not only that, because that's not their name. Their name is going to be Fluffins. And Fluffins is a silly name, but I love it. I think it's so funny. And Fluffins, it's just a fun name. I just like it, frankly. So originally, I put yellow concrete, and I'll show you. I put yellow concrete underneath the house, but I might actually swap it out for some purple, because as you can see, there's a bunch of feet that Fluffins has, and they're all purple, and I want to make the house sort of as accurate to what Fluffins looks like as possible. So, Fluffins, come back. So we've got to get Fluffins inside of their house first, and then we can fix the glass and fix the underneath, and then we are going to start decorating. It's going to be so lovely. So the first thing we're going to do is decorate the outside of the house once we get our friend in. Come on, Mitzi, you know, you gotta let our friend into their house. Where did Bertrand go? There's Bertrand. No, Fluffins, come back. Fluffins, come back. Okay, we've got to lead Fluffins pretty far into the house, because we don't want Fluffins going out that glass while we're trying to replace it. So now we've just got to boop boop and boop boop, and now Fluffins is smelling the flowers, is having a lovely time, and real quick we are just gonna grab some birch doors. Where are they? There they are. Birch doors, and stick them on the front here, and that should be enough to keep Fluffins very happy and safe in their house. It's almost like when it sniffs, it's almost like they're raising their eyebrows at me. Like, I keep thinking these are eyes. Oh, so silly. So real quick, I'm gonna name these guys, and then we are gonna start doing the outside of this house. So let's get to it. So I took a step back and looked at the house, and I realized that the yellow sort of looks like green stained glass, so I've changed it to be this orange color, and I might even change it to be blue to match the walls, but for now they're orange and I kind of like them better that way. They're just a little bit less like weird neon yellow greenish. It looked just a bit odd and not quite what I wanted. So all this being said, we want some nice yellow accents, and the coolest thing is that we have these bamboo blocks and I'm so excited to be using them. I cannot wait to see how cool these look. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Okay, you're gonna have to move though. Please. Please. Mitzi, please. Girl, I have to build right there. Thank you. Thank you. Mitzi, why must you always be right directly in the way? Mitzi, right there, directly there. Seriously, like really, truly, right directly there. I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, of all the places you could have teleported, I guess maybe you couldn't teleport on the stairs, but like, really? Like, truly? Mitzi, please, please get down. Please, girl, I need to put a stair, like, directly there. Thank you. Goodness sake. What is Mitzi doing over there? How did Mitzi get over there? I'm so confused. How do you even get to the places that you get to? Mitzi, what are you doing? What are you doing over here? Okay. And there's our time lapse, and as you can see, I've built a lot. So we've got a roof on this place, which looks pretty darn cool if I do say so myself. I really like the leaves, and the roof kind of gets funky around this side, especially over here where you can see you've got, you know, just a little bit of variation in the shape of the roof. And then of course if you come all the way back and look at the general shape, we've got these two little humps on either side, which I think look really cool. Now, I have decorated mostly with bamboo on the outside, and I've made these little pillars. Now, what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to hang lanterns from them, and additionally, I haven't actually seen these. Oh, that's so pretty. So, we're going to use a combination of pitcher plants and the torch flowers to decorate, to really just like bring the outside to the next level. I'm not sure how to plant torch flower seeds, to be completely honest with you. I kind of wish I knew because they look really cool, but instead I think, of course, our go-to is glowberries, and so we're gonna just put a couple of those around the outside just to give it some life and some love. So yeah, I think we're gonna do plant pots around here. And you know, I'm really glad that I've started to do What a Time again, because, you know, like I said, I was lacking a lot of motivation, and doing it again was just, it was so much fun. And I, of course, botched up the audio once again in the episode, which is insane. But as you can see, I've got it figured out now. It's all good. I honestly don't know what was happening there. It was just craziness, to be honest. I don't know. My technology just doesn't really like me very much, I'm afraid. But yeah, got it figured out, and I'm looking forward to making some more What a Time episodes, because actually I after my little break, I got some really good ideas, and I can't wait to actually make them a reality and show you guys just, you know, sort of what I've been thinking, because honestly I think you guys are gonna really like it. I think it's gonna be a really great time for everyone. I also have quite a few plans, and they might involve a collaboration, so stay tuned for that. I'm very excited for that. And yeah, we'll see where that goes. For this as well, I've been recently just very inspired to do more building and landscaping, and just being a little bit more intentional about, you know, all of the things that I'm doing. And I've said that a lot, you know, that I really want to be more intentional with everything, but truly I've been really inspired recently, just to do more about the environment, not just, you know, like focusing on the build, but focusing on the world around it, and how I can, you know, emphasize certain things in the environment to make the build look better, you know. So overall, I want to just try and like terraform and stuff, like I said. So in this episode, as I've said, I think I'm gonna do some terraforming. So we're gonna leave the inside until the next episode, and right now we're gonna make this outside bit look so pretty. So I'm gonna get some moss. I'm gonna get both pale moss and I'm going to get regular moss. And I'm also going to grab, where's the, what did I want? I wanted something else as well. It's sort of like moss. It's a nice colored bog. Maybe it's a coral. I definitely want some grass. Let's get some grass out. Not grass, sorry, leaves. Where is it? Maybe it wasn't a coral block, although this one's kind of cool looking, actually. Ooh. Interesting. No, maybe I just want to go with some coral. That might be nice. But we want some grass, we want some ferns, and we want just some decorations here. There's not, you know, not a lot. Ooh, let's see what we got. Hold on. That one's That one's Let's do, what else have we got to put on the ground? I wanna make the ground more interesting, you know? I just wanna go through. Alright, well, c'est la vie, I guess. Maybe it was Warped Nylium. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. That's totally what I was thinking of. I don't know why I thought it was coral. Yeah, Warped Nylium is actually exactly what I was thinking of. Cool, great. So we've got that. We need some grass and we need, of course, a shovel for our paths. So let's get some of that. So, round Stephen's house, first of all, we need a path up to the door. So we're just gonna real quickly get in a path. Come on, be nice. Get in a nice little pathway, and that should be good to go to Stephen's house. So now there's a little bit more of a like, hey, this is the way to go for this. And around Stephen's house, I really wanted to sort of have more variation in the grass texture because, you know, in the Pale Forest you've got like the moss and all that kind of stuff, and so I wanted to sort of darken it so that it looks a little bit more like it, you know, the house belongs in the environment, like I said. You know, to sort of, yeah, emphasize the build and the pale part of the build is mostly what I would like. So we're gonna add just a little bit of, you know, a little bit of greenery, but not too much. And in these spots, I really wanted, yes, this like blue, like pop of blue, right around here, and I'll add some moss around here, and like that. So, just going all the way around the building, I think. I just want to add like some more of this. So let's do that. Let's just add in a bunch of moss. Let's just add in what we can, and then we will go back and sort of, you know, do this and vary it a bit. And a bunch more moss, and yeah, just do this for a bit. So yeah, and I also, something I want to do with my videos, which, you know, I wish that I did more, is just talk with you guys. So you know, I've talked about Minecraft specifically, but I don't really talk about like anything else that I'm doing or like the things I'm interested in, I guess. So yeah, let's chat. So if you guys didn't know, I do the Third Life musical, unofficial Third Life the musical. That's me. I'm that guy who does that. And yeah, that is going quite well. I've been really, you know, enjoying streaming and sort of talking with you guys, and that's just been overall just really fun. So yeah, I'm glad I've gotten to do that more. I've been very busy with, you know, just life and work and that sort of thing, but yeah, writing songs for that, it's, you know, it's kind of non-stop when I can, and you know, when I can make some time for it. And that's been just so much fun. I do love writing music. It's, you know, I can't stop myself from doing art sometimes, I feel like. And music is just one of those things that I really, it's calming to do. I really enjoy doing it. And writing musical based on, you know, something that I love, Minecraft and, you know, YouTube, Minecraft YouTube. It's a really great opportunity. It's a really good experience, and I have some really lovely people around who have been just amazing at helping me, you know, keep up motivation for that, but also, you know, lending their voices and their own vocal talents to the work, which is wonderful, and incredibly helpful. So big shout out to them. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, everybody's been very kind. I've been watching a lot of streams recently, lots of Repo. Repo looks so fun, honestly. Like, I would really love to play it because it looks so silly and fun, and I love the style of the little characters, their mouths moving and everything. It's just so cute. And so I would so play Repo. And another game I wanted to get back into is Phasmophobia. I've played a little bit of Phasmophobia, but I haven't been able to like properly record it on this channel, and I would really like to. Phasmophobia is just, it's really fun, and I tend to have a good time with it, so I would love to be able to record that on this channel, and make videos for that. So I have a couple of things that I want to do, you know. It's mostly just time and energy, and you know, finding the space to do it, because, you know, I work and have a lot that, oh, that's tall ferns. I do not want that, actually. I want the short ferns, and also the short grass. Let's see. So, you know, as much as I'd like to record more videos and play more Minecraft and play more video games, actually, I really, you know, I have to make sure that I know what my priorities are, and you know, what I'm spending my time on, really. And if I'm, you know, spending it in a way that not only that I want to, but that is like representative of what I enjoy and what I do. So yeah, so I hope that made sense. That was kind of rambly, to be honest with you. But, you know, I hope it made a little bit of sense at least. Alright, there we go. And then, ooh, I forgot, I want moss carpets. Let's get some mossy carpets around here, and we'll get both. What is that? What did I just pick up? Pale hanging moss. Hanging moss? How does that work? Whoa, that's cool. I might have actually used that in my last episode and just forgot. But yeah, alright, let's add some texture around here. Add some pale moss texture. And I think I just want it, I don't want it around, like, you know, the whole house. I just want it around this side where the bees are, so that you kind of can follow the path over and get, you know, the full bee experience. Alright, that looks cool, that looks nice, a little bit more just tied down with the landscape a bit, and let's see if we can't, oh, I've covered a fern, I want that fern there. Can't mirror that here, okay, there we go, and one there, and one there, and one there, and one there, and one in here, please. There we go, and one there, and one there, and I think we're gonna add a leaf. Oak leaves. Okay, there we go. Cool, and that sort of adds a nice little pathway right around the house, and I think that just looks nicer. I think it just looks nicer, and it ties it in a little bit more. It's not quite the, you know, the path here, but yeah, I think it looks nice. Okay, so now on this side, I want to do some more fancy stuff. So I want some of these pale leaves, and I want to make these little pale trees. So let's get, what am I looking for? I want like a sort of like grayish fence. I guess I could make, no, I don't want that. I think I want something that looks sort of like how the outside of the pale wood looks. This like dark color. So maybe we go for a dark oak fence. And I just want some little like bushes out here. You know, just something like this to sort of like, yeah, just invoke the pale sort of vibe aesthetic there. There we go. So just some nice little bushes in front of the house, and I want a couple just in the ground like that. On there, sure, why not? Some there, and sort of like, you know, around this tree, like it's sort of bush around the tree. I like that. I think that's cool. And one more thing we want. So flowers are finicky because, you know, you don't always know sort of which ones are going to stand out a little bit too much and which ones are right to the build. But I think if we focus on these, like these guys, and sort of clump them around, I think it should be okay. And I think they close up, which is nice, so it's not going to be too distracting. There we go, yeah. So they're closing up a little bit, because I think it's because it's daytime, and in the daytime they don't bloom. Oh, I'm gonna grab this grass back actually and put some of this there. Alright, very nice. And then as you saw, I grabbed also the orange tulips, and I want to plant just a couple of those, like just as a pop of color. I don't want a ton, but I think like in this area, maybe not here, but maybe in this area, like around the sheep pen, I think that the orange is gonna look nice, sort of around the house. And let's add some short grass here as well. There we go. Cool. Alright, so we've got a nice little, I think this one's probably a little bit too far out. There we go. Now we've got a nice little environment for our house here, and I think looking at that now, that looks really, really cool. I want to actually kind of see what a pale tree looks like. Let's plant some pale trees around and see what they look like. Whoa, that's not how you spell bone meal. And after I do that, I'm probably going to call this video done, and we will wrap up, and we're going to do the interior of the other house in the next video. So that should hopefully be fun. Can we... Is it 4? Am I crazy? Is it like the dark oak where you have to have 4 of them? Yeah, there we go. Interesting. Okay, I don't mind it. It's not, you know, it's interesting. It's interesting. I'm gonna plant a couple of these around. I kind of like them. Let's see if I can plant them right up next to the block. There we go. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. We'll just kind of surround the house a little bit with them. And I think I'm gonna go through on this side and maybe add some, you know, a path with the moss on this side as well. Might be nice. Cool. Cool. Alright, and then I'll probably add maybe, let's do one more right here. And we'll replace that one block with the trunk once it grows. Or is that too close to the house? It might be too close to the house. Let's see. There we go. Cool. Alright. Yeah, I like that a lot. Just add some texture to this side of the house, and then once you come around here, you've got your bee area. It's nice and open over here, and I have some plans for this area, but you know, future houses, that sort of thing. See you later. But yeah, no, I like that. I like that a lot. And it kind of actually, let's hide it a little bit more. Like this. Oop. There we go. And we don't want these. We don't want these. We want, let's hide the house from this angle so that we get, you know, we wanna only see this guy, and then we see just a little hint, the pale house as you come down this way. But I really want it to sort of seem like it's in the middle of the forest, and I think that works really well. So I'm gonna add some paths there. But yeah, this is what we got done today, and tell you what, I think Bertrand and Fluffins are very happy. Oh, look at this! Got a picture pod. Lovely. So Fluffins is already digging around in here, and we are going to, of course, finish up the interior of this house in the next episode. But for now, I will say goodbye. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, and if you guys like what I do, feel free to, you know, hit that subscribe button, give a like, leave a comment even. I really enjoy reading your comments, and I really appreciate them. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing, and yeah, I'll see you next episode. Goodbye!